Hi guys, welcome back. I just want to share with you some more vintage ephemera that I have in my stash. And the first one I'm going to show you is the Australian History, number 2 in the series, a set of 6 to 4 notable events and personalities in the story of Australia, selected and published by Atlantic Union Oil Company Limited. I just think in the UK this just happens to be quite a stunning little find, and it has got so many little cards that have been collected, and I just love some of the pictures. Just look at that horse and team being pulled here. Just takes me back to a different time, a different era. And so this person, I don't know, I assume it's been collected, and as you go into a petrol station, at some point you would have got one of these cards as you put so much fuel in. And this is just a stunning collection of history, basically. And so I've got to sit back and take a lot of information in, and I mean it covers all sorts of, from boats, events, trams, and dare I say it, number 59, the horse-drawn tram, is the only one in the collection that is physically missing. And apart from that, it is a complete and utter full set. But I just love some of these images. I think that is just fabulous. So that is a little bit of history. I haven't been able to find the publication date, but I've got Mother's Last Words, A Ballad for Boys. I actually sat back and read this from cover to cover, and it's actually very, very moving. It's about a young lady's wishes when she's very frail, and she dies in London, and it's about her 2 children, and how she hopes that they can earn money on the streets and work their way up through life, and she sends them an angel. And it is just a really, really moving read. But dare I say it, that would have been, I'm sure, in schools, and you could have bought this as it was, or you could have paid a little extra to have it enamelled with a wrapper. So that's just a lovely little book there. Then we've got some ephemera from France. So this is some of my French ephemera, and this is from Paris, and this is from one of the hotels in Paris. So just a little label there. This has come off of a champagne bottle in Paris, France. And this is just wonderful pieces of ephemera that somebody has collected as they've gone around. I mean, we've even got an old vintage Wrigley's Spearmint chewing gum. Tickets from the Metropolitan. So obviously they've been on trams, etc., and all the places that they've been. They've been to the theatre, and we've got the theatre tickets. We've got a little sweetie wrapper. We've got some money. Then we have a collection of postcards that they've collected. And there's the Eiffel Tower. And then it looks like we've just got little souvenirs of Paris. And I think this was in the hotel room, and it's just telling you about how to do your nails and nail polish. Then we have a menu. Look at that. Such a beautiful menu. Then I've got an old book here with wonderful lined ledger pages there, which I will use in a journal, an old calendar, and then I've got these old and worn. Some of them are really quite, look as if they've had a little bit of a different life, but I do like some of the images, sort of from Michelangelo and all sorts of things, but these are just wonderful vintage prints. Leonardo da Vinci. Don't know the whom or where, but these have been collected. So these are real photographs. All very warm, but I suppose that just adds more appeal to them. I think it was a wet, muddy day when I turned up, and I think these are blown on the floor at some point, unfortunately. I think they've probably also been eaten at some point. They've been stored in a garage, I would have thought. So we just got some stamps on the back on this one from the museum. But there are some just beautiful, awesome images. Lovely images. And I think this was the last thing that was in the collection. And just somebody's done some sketching. There you go. Well, I've just shared some more of my vintage ephemera with you guys. I will catch up with you soon. Bye bye.